Yo, what the actual fuck is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Starfall Radio Podcast. I'm here with the gang. What's up, y'all?
Yo.
Yo.
Good. Back
Really
again.
quick, before we start today, I just want to say we were recording this on a Tuesday night, so I just want to say Happy Tifa Tuesday to my wife,
Happy
everybody.
Tifa Tuesday,
Yeah,
everybody.
Tifa Tuesday, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody in the comments type Tifa Tuesday, and then you can type whatever you want. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. All right.
Anyway, guys, what's going on with that Sonic Central? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
that
my
episode-
gosh,
so
where
the
to
This is
freaking
the
begin?
best central.
Bro, I
the
was
best
so
central
hyped.
we've had in a
I
very
know.
long time.
Bro, I was so hyped when they showed Monkey Ball.
Oh,
my God,
bro, I was so
Losing it,
hyped.
Oh my goodness,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Yo,
Nah,
bro. What do you mean? Did y'all see the Top Golf, bro?
Golf.
Hospital? Whatever
Top
the heck.
Golf.
Golf.
Top
Top
Golf.
golf, bro.
Like,
golf.
unironically, though,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just
Top
fun.
Golf.
That's
Okay, like
just gonna
actually,
be
yeah.
fire. Yeah.
It's like being so serious that actually looks really fun. I actually got to
Who's
try.
pulling up? Who's pulling
Bro,
up?
I'll pull up. We all pull
Bro,
up.
Sonic
Yeah.
Rumble on PC finally?
That's hype too.
Yeah,
That is
That is
cool.
awesome.
That is cool.
I'll
Bro,
actually play it now.
My
Yeah, I'll
interest
actually play it
automatically
now.
went up. Like, I'm just,
bro,
like, my interest,
That's the new
like
meta.
that.
Makes sense.
The new what? What'd you say?
Nah, bro, the new meta. Everyone be playing Brawl Stars and Clash Royale in school.
Oh.
Nah, they gotta hop
Nah,
on
bro,
Sonic
Sonic Rumble.
bro.
Playing Sonic Rumble on the Chromebook goes crazy.
Bro. That's ridiculous.
Question is Sonic
Man.
Rumble coming to
Alright,
Mac
alright.
users?
Man,
Come
how
on,
to get
let's-
bullied in 10 minutes guide. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, what are you
Alright,
playing?
well-
What are you playing on there?
Well,
Yo, I'm just playing me
Teacher-
some Sonic
teacher comes
Rumble.
over,
Just play me
"Excuse
some
me, young
Sonic
man, what are you
Rumble.
bro,
playing?
today, right? When I was at school, I was in the middle of my history class, and the Sonic Central comes on. So I'm watching it in class, taking notes, and then the part where Mephiles comes on plays, and
Let me
I
guess, you
had to
scream.
like, I was like spazzing out, people were, like they didn't see what I was watching, and I had to like make an excuse, like I had to like, cough and be like, sorry, sorry, my bad. Please continue.
Well, I had a complete opposite experience, as I've already told y'all. So I was in.
All right, you gotta
I was
explain
in,
this one to the class.
So I was in for the class.
Share with the class. Share with the class.
I was in math, right? I'm chilling. I'm like, well, this was like 45 minutes after the Sonic Central ended, I'm pretty sure. Or it started. I don't remember. Anyway,
Yeah.
I hop on my phone. First notification I see, this guy Needle Mouse is like, at SF, Mephiles is in the game. He's here. He's in the game. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I was
Yeah,
holding
man,
back
that's so
tears.
cool they added that, man. Thanks for telling me, man. I really need to know that, man. That was so
You
that was
can
so
get-
awesome,
listen, man,
dude.
you-
I
you
love
can get
having
me
that
back.
information
If
right
something
now.
if something else gets spoiled and you get to it first, you can absolutely spoil it for
Oh,
me. It's okay.
100%.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He's definitely
For
we're
sure.
hopping out on
he's
you,
gonna
sorry.
spoil the
Yeah,
final
bro.
boss for you now.
No, okay,
Well,
I just
no,
want
I
to
If
won't
he
do
say
gets
that.
if
I
he
won't
gets
do
if he
that.
gets the review copy before any of us does, then yeah.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. No, I won't spoil it. You don't.
I will spoil the
I'm
ending,
not.
and I'll
Thanks.
spoil
No, bro.
everything, bro.
Just kidding. I'm sending you all cutscenes.
Let's go right now, right now,
Bro.
right
That was
now, right now.
funny.
What
Thanks,
if this,
free
bro?
footage, bro. Free footage,
what
free
if this
footage,
game
yeah.
did, like free
footage.
footage, bro.
Yo,
Yo,
what's
what if
up,
this game
Benji?
did like an Astrobots where it like had a secret ending, like a secret final level? And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just spoiled it.
Oh, how could
Yo.
What was that?
Oh
gold, bro?
man, that's so
What was
awesome, dude. That's so man. I love thinking about that. I love thinking about that.
What
man.
was that gulp, bro? That cartoon ass gulp, bro.
Supercon?
He's
You heard
like,
nothing.
"Gulp." He's like gulp.
I think Connor is like, oh shit.
Oh well.
What?
Yo.
Did you not hear what he said?
No, I heard it.
Oh,
I heard.
well. We're spoiling things left and right today. Anyway, guys, Sonic X Shadow Generations. We just got a ton of new footage of the game. Mainly
True.
cutscenes and Sunset Heights are the big key takeaways here.
Absolutely.
So what are we
Freaking
thinking?
haptic
Can I-
feedback is
Can I
confirmed.
begin? Can I begin? Can I begin?
You can begin.
Thank you. So, I gotta say, I mean, obviously, I feel like the best way to start off here has to be with the GOAT, Mephiles,
The
coming
GOAT.
back in Sonic, bro. I've always been one of those people
Mid-detected.
who... Okay, well, I've always been one of
Alright.
those people who loved Mephiles. I thought he was like one of the coolest Sonic villains. He's honestly my favorite Sonic villain. Absolutely, I think he's like one of my favorites at the minimum, maybe even my favorite. And his design looks cool. I'm so excited to see how that boss fight plays out, man.
Bro,
All right.
So
now
hyped.
I said this earlier, right? I said this earlier in chat. I swear to God, Mephiles is literally just a worse written version of Sephiroth. Like
Yeah.
that's literally his
fucking-
character, bro.
how do I make this about Final Fantasy
Am I wrong,
or
though?
Dragon Ball?
Am I
How do
wrong
I
though?
make this
Am
about
I
Final
wrong
Hey,
though?
hands
No,
off the second one.
no.
Hands off the second one.
Think about it for a second. The whole game, he manipulates everybody, and then he kills a main character towards the end of the game.
Damn, bro's
Like-
just spoiling shit left and right now. God
Bro,
damn,
everybody
chill out.
everybody knows
Everybody knows Sonic 06
everybody knows
He's
that
not talking about
Aerith
06.
dies, bro. Like that's like
I know,
that's like the
yeah,
most
I know.
spoiled
That's like a thing.
video game.
They're
thing.
coming, man. What'd you tell me?
Man,
Bro,
I
you
was
were-
right at the end of the
Oh,
game.
man, I'm
and
so
you spoiled
excited to
that.
play
How
this.
could
It's
you?
Final Fantasy
just about
VII.
to spoot up last story, bro. You're so annoying, bro.
Oh, my fault, OG.
Anyway. Yeah, Mephiles cool.
Oh, man.
Pretty cool. My main thing.
Yeah.
No,
Literally
listen.
every-
On some real shit, that was my number one hope for Shadow Generations, especially after all of the other bosses got revealed. I'm like, all right, Mephiles got to be in this game. Like, there's no way he's not in this
And
game at
he's-
this point.
And there he is.
And he's
makes sense.
here, and he looks
It's
so
even.
good too.
It's so much better when you like look at the other boss fights and how cool they look. This one's just gonna be so. It's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome. It's
I
gonna be
will
This is gonna be
say,
so
I mean,
cool.
I don't want to
Dude.
be. I don't want to be that guy. All right, but I can't lie.
Oh, no.
I think the like yellow outline on him is a bit obnoxious.
It's
Yeah.
the lighting.
It's-
I thought it was the lighting.
That's not the lighting.
Yeah.
That's the. I think it's called Frenzel or something. My
Yeah,
3D
it's the
nerds.
Frenzel effect.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an outline effect that makes contrast with the background
Oh.
or whatever, bro. And
Oh,
it's it,
boo-hoo. Oh,
bro. It makes
man.
him look like he got flipping dunked in peanut oil, bro. It don't look so gas, bro. It don't look like terrible, but it doesn't look very great.
Well, unfortunately,
Mephiles
your
coming-
opinion does
Mephiles-
not count. I will
Mephiles
not
coming
hear
back
anything.
is cool. Like is the real cool thing. It's just the concept of that is the real hype of it. So it's like I'm sure the boss is gonna be awesome, but you know the whole game has had that issue of having the weird outlines. So that's definitely not a Mephiles issue. That's kind of issue with the game.
It's exciting, I will say, to say the least, because
Here-
you know that actually brings because there's a boss now for pretty much every game but Forces, which means we're probably gonna get an infinite
Oh,
boss
Infinite
fight too.
is 100% going to be.
Please,
No, please,
I need
no.
my Mephiles
Please,
close to boss fight.
The thing
Please.
I
is, the thing
need
is,
this.
No,
No,
I need
you don't.
Infinite too.
No,
Infinite
sorry,
was
Forces
slandered
lover, it's
so
not
badly
happening.
in Sonic Forces. I need a good Infinite boss fight. I would kill for that, bro.
No,
Yo.
how can you make freaking Mephiles?
Infinite's-
How can you
Great
how can you
skin.
how can you make
Infinite-
the best Sonic villain design cool, guys? Easy challenge.
Listen, the thing is, Connor, like the thing is, Infinite, he's like a cool design, but the gameplay is ass, and I would love for the gameplay to be good because that would be cool, and the whole like idea of manipulating realities with the Phantom Ruby, I think that could be like really cool.
Low key,
I
yeah.
think
Let's say
it's
there's
not
so
really-
much. There's so much potential there.
All
and
right. Well,
They-
it-
they-
I don't know,
said
but
the so we're good.
I don't know.
hate that
I think
word.
Infinite's just
Potential.
Infinite's just. I just don't really like him as a villain much. Like I don't really
Yeah.
care for his design. His motives make no sense.
Like,
This is
yeah.
not a Forces rant though.
Literally, just like I said before, just the worst version of Sephiroth. Like,
all right.
For what, Mephiles?
Okay, well, here's the
Yes.
thing. Infinite is a worse version of Mephiles. Like, they
Yeah, it's a
literally
worse
just
version of
cloned
Mephiles. Dude.
Mephiles.
Yeah.
I remember when we thought
no,
that.
bro, it's not even that, bro. Mephiles, at least he's evil,
Scary.
but like he's actually like a threat.
Yes.
Infinite's
Yeah.
just a bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm
Infinite
sorry,
got-
bro. I
Infinite
love
got
the
beat
fact
up a
that
little
he's
bit
not a
and
legitimate
took it
threat at all,
personally.
bro. That's like genuinely so funny to me, bro.
Oh.
The fact,
I think-
bro.
I
I'm
think-
sorry, bro. The idea of some stupid twerp who's just like, I'm not weak, and that's his whole motivation is genuinely like the
motivation.
best
Meanwhile-
thing ever. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile,
bro. I need
Meanwhile,
more
the better
stupid
version
villains.
that is Mephiles. Meanwhile, the better version that is Mephiles literally just wants to destroy everything just because
it's
he
like-
wants to.
That's
Mephiles,
so
every
boring.
time he's on screen, every time Mephiles is on screen, you're like, all right, this motherfucker means business. Infinite,
Like, the thing
no.
is,
Dude.
you know why? And you
Imagine-
know why? It's not just because of his fantastic design. His theme,
Uh,
oh my god, his theme song is so freaking
oh,
And that's what I was just
yeah,
about to
yeah.
mention. Imagine a new rendition of that
The
theme
one in the
in Shadow
cutscene's
Generation.
Oh my
better.
God.
Some way the cutscene's better, bro.
Some Riley,
Some way
Riley, he
that
said, like, a
piano when he
remix.
appears. Oh,
That one's better. I
That'd
can't
be-
lie. I don't like the full thing. I think that's the best part because that actually
No,
like, captures it the most.
I'm pretty sure Riley sent in a remix of the boss fight music used in 06 that someone made. Bro, if they can make a remix like
I know what
that-
you're talking about.
remix. Wait,
That-
remix of
yeah.
what?
So,
The character fight
No,
or
the
the
final
infinite?
boss.
I mean,
the final boss.
Not
theme
final.
from
It wasn't the
from-
final boss. It was the first phase boss.
There is.
Oh,
said
the first
there's a
phase.
The
lot
one
of
in
rendition of the
Flamecore.
boss fights.
It's the one in
Flamecore?
Flamecore. It's the remix of that
Oh,
one.
that one. That
Yeah.
one.
Dude, oh man. Okay, but like, are we gonna get like, you know how there's like a part with Mephiles where he like clones himself a bunch?
Oh
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
too.
That would
for
be
sure.
awesome.
For sure.
That would be awesome.
Guys, you know what we need? We
Can
need
the
to have
boss
that
fight
section
end-
where he takes off the inhibitor rings, but
Inhibitor rings.
it's a quick stepping section.
Let's go.
Where it's just like
Oh man.
No, even
Yeah.
better. No, wait, even better. Just a quick time event. Press the square button. W.
Okay, but low key, I don't know, how would y'all feel? How would y'all feel if he took off the inhibitor rings, but it was only used in this boss fight in the final boss?
I would be down for that. That would be perfect.
that would be cool. That would be cool.
I'd be down for that, but if they did it again in the final boss, unless
Or
it
let's
unless
just
it
have
let up, because
just in Mephiles. How about that?
yeah, just in Mephiles, because like if it was done again in the final boss, it really wouldn't feel as special. It'd kind of just be like, oh, he did it again. Okay. Like,
Wouldn't
it
it
wouldn't
be
feel
cool?
as special. That'd be like if Sonic 06, he did it again in that boss fight, too. Like, it just wouldn't make sense.
I need him to say if the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I
Bro,
always have.
Okay,
Okay.
he's not saying that again.
Now,
If you
I
say some
saw
cornball
now-
junk like that, bro, I'm
No,
ending it all.
please. Now,
I'm
one
eating it
thing,
up, bro. I
one
need
thing
that.
that has to be consistent though,
Man, I'd be
he
hating.
he cannot remember who Mephiles is. If they want to keep the story of
Yeah.
06 never happening, he cannot remember who he is.
Okay,
if
but at the same time, but like Crisis City was back. Like, how did Sonic? There's not even a reaction. That's the thing, because Generation
is-
Story just
the
doesn't
thing is,
exist. There was
it-
never even a reaction.
it didn't happen, but it's okay. This is why Sonic 06 is so stupid. Because technically it didn't happen, but it did. See, oh
Can
my
they
god, this
just
is why I
say-
don't understand,
no,
bro.
here's-
This
Yeah,
is
it
why I don't.
happened,
This
but
is
it
why I
didn't,
can't
because
stand.
Silver now
no,
exists
can I go on a
and-
rant real quick? I'm sorry. This is why I can't stand when
Crash out.
motherfuckers say that Sonic 06 story is good when it's not. There's so many inconsistencies,
Oh,
plot
for sure.
holes, just derivatives.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, like, bro, like.
I'm sorry. The most you
okay.
could give it is that it has some cool concepts and like a couple good lines, and that is it. I'm
That is
sorry.
it.
That's
I think
what I'm
That is
the
saying.
only
it.
thing I will get. no,
Mephiles
that's
all you
is
could give it.
cool. I won't lie. He's
Characterization-
not my favorite, but I think Mephiles is pretty cool.
The
And then
whole
it's like
Mephiles
some of
shadow
Shadow's
dynamic.
lines
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah, also,
That's
Shadow's-
good, and that is all. None
Okay,
of
but,
it.
like,
Nothing
also
else is
Shadow's-
good. I'm sorry.
Shadow's characterization is at his absolute peak.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
yeah,
That's
Like,
what
he
we're
has,
saying, yeah.
he has never reached that. He
It's
is
just
not
Shadow, though.
Too edgy. He's so cool. He's just fantastic.
Don't you
and they
dare say
never-
edgy. Don't you dare say edgy.
No,
That is
he's not
no.
edgy. He's not. He's not.
Did
he
you just
strikes
say
that-
is edgy?
No, I said he's not. He strikes that perfect balance in 06 where he's cool, but he's not trying to be cool. He is just naturally that cool. So it's not edgy. It's just perfect.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Shadow Mephiles dynamic in 06 was like the best part of that entire game because they just go so well together. That's why I
Yeah,
wanted
it
Mephiles
works.
in the game in Shadow Generation so badly because I wanted them to revisit that. And since they have like, the new modern day game that's not, 06, I feel like they could make it something much better and I'm really excited to see that.
yeah.
Also,
yeah.
bro, I love that he tried to use the same move that he did on Sonic. He wasn't wasting no
Yeah.
time, bro. He went for the kill first, bro.
So
Yeah,
here's my
he-
question though. Do you think that Dan Green is going to be coming back to reprise his role as Mephiles?
I don't know.
I
That would
know.
be sick
Dan
as
Green
hell.
back.
No.
I need that Dan Green voice back.
No.
I need it.
I
Well,
don't,
alright,
think,
what
I
do you
don't think
think
it's
it's
going to
gonna
be.
be? Professor GW, who do you think it's going to be then?
I have no idea who it's going to be, bro, but I don't think it will be. Because based on, I would just, not necessarily that this is proof, but kind of as an idea of, I'm sure it would be way a bit more expensive, but I'm just thinking about, like, Doom and stuff. Like, they're not bringing Sean back on that. Like, yes, I know
I mean,
that's
to be
high
fair,
dollar, but it's also
Sean
like
is way more expensive than he was in like 2005.
obviously, but it's like I just don't see them doing that. I
I'm
feel like
pretty
we're
sure they
getting a
were
new-
trying to
it's-
get his voice back, but he was asking for too much money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I read,
well, that's fair, that's fair,
I read
actually.
like
think
an
Sean-
interview or something. Where,
And I think-
yeah, I don't know.
I think with Dan Green and Sean, it's way different. I mean, like with Dan, like what does Dan even know? What does Dan even do anymore? Like Sean still voices Goku to this very day, but Dan, like what does Dan even do anymore? Like I don't even know. I haven't heard him in anything.
What he's been doing.
That's
All right,
fair.
hold on, give me 1 second. I will pull up Google right now, and we'll
Well,
see.
while you're pulling that up, I think we it's better like we've been on the Memphis part for quite a bit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
transition
Yeah,
to
we just like we
Sunset
got
Heights now.
we got a lot of
And-
things
All
to
right,
talk
so
about.
this is
I
the
wanna
next
really
thing. This is
quickly
Okay, he has
Okay,
done
or
nothing
you can-
recently.
yeah, go ahead.
He is not
Or-
that
no, go
expensive.
ahead,
He
go
has
ahead.
done
No, no,
nothing
no,
recently.
okay, go ahead.
I want to talk about Sunset Heights because we got to see way more footage of that level.
Yes. Bro,
You're
honestly
gonna make
though,
me cry, bro. You're gonna make me
I
cry.
love the new look. I personally love the more like bright look to it
Yes,
rather than like
thank
the
you.
dark sunset.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
It looks so much better.
Yes.
Here's the
Dude,
thing.
it
It's like
looks
I
so
love.
good.
I mean, I know a lot of people are like Sunset Heights isn't a
No
sunset.
sunset. It is a sunset. It's just better lighting
Yes,
this time.
That's the thing. It's a sunset, but the
Less
level
orange.
it's,
It's
there's
less
like
orange.
it's a sunset, but the level isn't literally a tangerine. Like it's,
Yes.
it's a little bit. It's a sunset,
tangerines.
but there's actually some cool colors to it. Some actual blues to
It looks
the
like a
color
real
palette.
sunset.
I'm about to
like,
say it
yeah.
looks like an actual place and not like. So it's like I really loved how it looked in Forces already, but this is just leagues better in every way.
It just
and that
looks
one
so much
shot that we
better.
got to see in the PS5 like controller thing, dude.
Oh,
the sun
where
rays
he's
are
grinding-
gorgeous, dude. The sun
Yeah.
rays
Oh, yeah.
behind the buildings is gorgeous, dude.
And bro,
This entire
You really get
game
to
is
see how
just
much
gorgeous.
you really get to see how much they've improved Hedgehog Engine 2 since you really get to see that that this like their whole lighting setup and like just like this is truly it's a modern game. It feels like this feels like a Sonic game for this generation of consoles. It doesn't feel
Yes.
like it's behind at all in the slightest. Frontiers was way
it's about
PS4
time.
league.
It was
but this
about
is a
time.
next gen Sonic game.
This
it really
looks
is
like
there.
it could stack up next to next gen PS5 games. It really does.
It really does. It really does. It's like you
Now,
can put,
I
you can put this in a
flabbergasted.
PS5 showcase as like PS5 games with good graphics. Like you could put this right with
Spe-
other games.
Speaking of
Guys.
PS5 showcase,
Oh, yeah.
speaking of PS5 showcase, we got the DLC, and I want an apology, okay?
All
'Cause
right.
All right.
Yesterday
Okay.
on the
This
has been
podcast,
waiting.
I said that they were gonna do the Sonic 3 collab, and everybody's like, no, they're gonna do the DC collab.
We
So
Okay,
I want
no
an
one.
apology.
say-
Okay, for
we
one,
literally-
no one
dis-
no
no
one
one
was
disagreed with
disagreeing.
you.
We were just saying, I don't know if
all
they're
we
going
said
to
it
do
would be
that.
cooler. I always said it would be cooler if they did a DC level,
Yeah.
but we all agreed that it was most likely going to be the movie level. I think you're just trying to gaslight us.
No. We can look it up. We can look it up.
I was going to.
Yeah,
He actually ain't
Bro,
kidding. I was
bro.
actually watching the episode today. We did disagree. So
Yo, okay, big question,
Yeah.
big question, Benji. Would you say that based on all this, would you say that you're fiending for an apology?
I'm fiending for an apology, bro. Those
I'll
who
say
know,
this. I'm
those
sorry I
who
doubted
know,
you. I'm sorry I doubted you, oh great Benji.
Listen,
Does
bro.
that make you feel better?
My apology
Listen, bro.
was
My highest
sending you
apology.
widescreen
in the
shadow footage.
in the words of Brain Rot, those who know, I am fiending for an apology. All right.
Oh, bro.
But before
We
we,
can't be doing
before we
this.
move on to the movie stuff, I kind of want to point out really quickly, in the Sunset Heights part, and I think Riley was trying to mention it. Dude, there's this one section where Shadow rail grinds on
Yes,
the Death
yes.
Eggman. Bro, that's a QTE 100%.
Oh, for
they're
sure.
100% all QTEs.
Which is awesome. I love that shit.
Oh, it's
But more,
so
give me
freaking
more.
cool.
Yes, bro.
Give me more.
please.
Bro,
Here's
but
the
okay,
Sunset
thing.
but
Heights
that
is
worries
about
me,
to be
though,
as
'cause-
cinematic as what's it called? And you know that one more quick thing to mention before I shut up for a little bit. There was this one time where I don't remember who was asked. I don't remember what interview it was, but someone asked. I think someone in the higher ups at Sega or at Sonic Team why Kingdom Valley wasn't cinematic at all. And it was because they actually wanted some levels to be more cinematic than others. Some focusing
Which is
more on
understandable.
gameplay, and others working on
Absolutely.
cinematics. Sunset Heights is going to be a cinematic level, so I'm so
Oh,
excited
but like
for that.
I just
That's exciting.
I felt like Kingdom Valley needed that though.
Okay,
like,
well, here's the
especially-
thing. Okay, here's my theory. I told G-Dub this earlier. And he's
damn
like,
it.
I don't know. So, this kind of, I don't know if we want to segue into the other stuff that I'm about to talk about yet, but basically, for one, we always have Act 2. That could be more
That's
cinematic.
True. Okay.
If it's not all 2D. Even if it is 2D, I feel like they could do something. But, there's always Act 2, and I feel like for each zone, having at least one act that has that more cinematic feel is really cool. And also, I do really feel like each level in the game, each zone, is going to have one act where at the end, it transitions into I like to call it the Doom City world. We've seen so many variants of that Doom City world. And of course, we saw it in the Space Colony Arc Act 1 footage from a while back, and that's kind of what gave me the idea, like, okay, what if in every Act 1 or Act 2 we go to that city at the end? And the reason I think it's still in Kingdom Valley Act 1, and this is the part where G-Dub kind of disagreed with me, at the end of the level, we all noticed how the water section was cut kind of short. It was a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
My theory is that was just cut off for the demo, and what's going to really happen right there is it's going to transition you to the city world.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I do see what you're saying. Like, I think that makes sense format-wise, but when I look at Kingdom Valley, I see no opportunities for a transition there. With the Space Colony Arc, if it ended in that hallway, okay, it's an enclosed space with nothing else to show. But this is a wide open area with a waterfall and then just a platform with the goal ring at the end.
Okay,
so it's like, I mean, they could change it obviously, but I'm just saying based on what
I don't
we
even
have,
think they have to change it.
I don't really see it. Like, what would the transition be?
Well, just have Shadow standing at the end. Black Doom comes in, come here, bitch, and then they go through portals.
There's actually a screenshot that I wanted to talk about. That Riley, you reminded me, Riley. There's a screenshot that we've got like a very long time ago where Shadow's grinding in Bullet Station.
Are you talking about the
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's
yeah,
100% a transition segment.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
not
say.
okay.
There
Maybe not
definitely seems to-
100%, but it's pretty likely.
Well,
pretty likely.
Why would Black Doom show up otherwise in the level? He
and
seems
why
to
would the
show up
camera be
and then take
facing
you.
like that? Like, yeah, it's. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually, that could be at the start of the level, because we have Space Colony Arc. You can see that we're getting a level. The camera is facing towards Shadow, so I see a bit of hypocritical logic here. I fail to see your points.
Oh my god, I'm just.
right.
Anyways.
Anyway,
This game is just so exciting, man. Oh my god.
it is City World though. I'm really
Yo.
curious to see how they incorporate that. Regardless,
I
because
think
it's interesting.
I think that Radical Highway, like the full stage of Radical, if there is one, I think it's either gonna be the penultimate or the final level.
I don't
of the
think
game.
it exists.
Yeah,
Especially
I don't
considering
know.
that each of the Doom City areas has like Radical Highway DNA in it. I don't think there is going to be a.
It's
full-
not just Radical Highway. It feels more like an amalgamation of Radical Highway and Westopolis.
But here's the thing too, Benji. You said it before that they never pull two stages from the same game. So, and we already have Space Colony Arc. So I don't think Radical Highway is going to be.
I just-
an act-
yeah, it's like I
Speaking
just
of
don't
not
see it.
pulling, Speaking of not pulling any stage from a game from what's it called? Two stages from one game. How come we have like this has got to be a thing. Like, you guys got to understand here. I am betting like 100% the final level is going to be the Black Comet, because not only is
Oh.
it a stage in Shadow the Hedgehog, his own game, it's also, where Black Doom kind of comes from. So
I think that's going to
100%,
be
right?
that's going to be the only time in the game where the stages like break the timeline. Not the timeline. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the only
Yeah.
time where
Yeah.
they go out of order. Yeah, I agree.
Also,
that's definitely going to be a stage.
Kind of off topic, but I mentioned this in the video that I did that's going up tomorrow.
oh my god, the plugging, bro.
Okay, I don't mean to, bro. I just okay, whatever. Topic. So if you notice, right, when Shadow's flying up to go to the Doom Egg, right, you can see elements of the stage from Radical Highway and Kingdom Valley in the open world, and there's
Right.
even a cutscene where there's like enemies coming out of a portal from one of the stages. So my theory is that like when you beat a level or do some challenge, elements from the levels become part of the open zone because you can see like you can see the bridge from
Radical
That's right,
Highway.
you can see the bridge.
Holy crap, that's so
Ah, you're
cool.
so right. All
Brother,
right, so
Or is-
basically,
okay,
basically,
well,
I need
what
you to
about
write
this,
that
though?
down and send that to me.
No, okay, or
Yeah.
is it just going to be like Generations where you just restore the white space as you complete levels?
I don't know because we didn't see any of those because previously when we saw the open world we didn't see any elements from the stage, but in
Yeah, we
this
did.
one we're seeing. Did we?
We saw the space colony arc like entrance.
No, but
area.
that's the entrance. I'm talking about like actual elements of like
just kind of like
assets.
chilling out.
Yeah, like they're like actual
And you
platforming
saw
sections.
and you saw some from Kingdom Valley. You said.
Yes, I can't even bro. Here I'll put like if you go to, the timestamp. If you go to exactly 1 minute, you can see the bridge from
Radical Highway. Yes, I remember that. I remember
in
that.
the story trailer. In the story.
Oh,
in
you're
the
talking
story
about
trailer.
the shot with the Doom Wings? Is that what we're talking about?
Wait.
Yes,
No,
yes,
that
yes,
was
yes. Yeah, yeah.
no Benji. That would make a lot of sense because it's still restoring the world, but at you're just restoring. You're
Yes.
doing the same exact thing, but because the whole world is in 3D, you can actually
Wait a
interact with the
minute.
environment.
Holy crap! Wait a minute. Okay, quick correction. The things aren't coming out from a portal. They're coming. The enemies. Okay, if you go to 1 minute and 9 seconds, you can see enemies coming out of the Doom Egg, right? And
So,
you can
like-
see the enemy, the
Why are
Doom
we
Egg,
calling it that?
because I don't know.
It's
And
a
then you
Doom
can
Egg.
see them, and you can see them landing
on Radical Highways.
Yes,
thing.
in the
Okay.
open world.
I wonder
Oh
if
man, that's so
interesting.
cool.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
Okay, so where do you see the Kingdom Valley assets? I'm trying to look for it.
Okay, go to.
It's
let me
right
see.
below. It's below.
It's
the
right
Doom
below.
Egg.
It's like right below the Doom Egg. I don't know if that's the.
Can we actually talk about how the Doom
Oh,
Egg,
I
whatever you
see.
want to call it, looks like a biblically accurate angel?
I don't know.
It does.
I can't.
I don't
tell.
know,
It,
but
it literally
if
looks like a biblically accurate. Like it's got the rings, the
It
eyes.
has the
like-
eyes. Yeah, it does.
I'm
That's
guessing
so,
it takes inspiration from it.
Yeah, bro, that would be so cool if like assets from the levels become part of. That would
Collide.
be,
Oh,
bro,
man.
And that's That's exactly what I wanted, kind of from like an open, like the evolution of an open world. I want like kind of like just assets, like open, like just like a regular level like design in the open world. It would just feel natural. And if they're doing it with this, oh my. I'm like, bro, they're literally listening to. Oh, bro, I'm so excited for the next mainline game. Bro.
I'm just
You don't
interested.
underst-
I'm just interested because, like you said, Radical Highway shows the bridge in the open world, but as we kind of
Yeah.
already established, that's not a level. It's a. I'm curious to see how they do that. Regardless, I'm just the whole city.
Whoa there. Whoa, wait a second. Hold on.
What?
Mm.
Am
Already
I?
fine.
Wait. I'm just trying. I'm looking
Just
at
screenshot.
something here.
Screenshot.
Hold up.
Anyway.
I'm
This
taking
is
a
this
screenshot
this
of
this
two. I
podcast has
need to-
become a video analysis.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've
that's
just
good.
like been doing a video analysis this whole podcast. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do we have another Radical Highway variant that is at night?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Could
I
you
believe so.
post? Do we have like an image of it? Because
Yes,
I
it
just
was-
thought of
it's
something.
in the trailer.
It's
I
in
know
the, It's
that.
in one of
It's
the
in-
trailers. It's one of the first
It's in
screenshots we
this
got
trailer.
too.
It's in
one
this
of the
trailer,
first
too.
I was
screenshots
just
we've
I was
gotten.
just thinking because it's like,
Yes, we do.
all right.
Oh,
Look
so,
at this
bro, like the
screenshot.
Purple, bro.
Can you
Yeah,
find a
that's what I was
single
about to say,
buggy
yeah.
building?
That's what I
Because
told.
actually, I was like, I was about to say, run it
I was
back.
in
I
DC
don't
with you and
see
I
a
told you.
single glitchy, distorted building at all.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was.
that's
I
what
was
I'm
And the
saying.
sky
this is like an actual Radical
Looks
Highway.
like
It's
this just looks like Radical Highway. I don't see any difference.
You even got
But the other ones have variations.
Oh, the other ones have like
Yeah, they have
Hold on.
glitchy buildings,
Where's that
variations, different
screenshot?
lighting colors.
this one. This one. Check this out. I'm putting in chat. I love how nobody can see what we're looking.
Yeah,
at.
no one can
Yes,
see.
sorry,
Yeah,
we're-
Anyways,
We'll
I'm
move
gonna
on
put
in
it
a second.
for
We
y'all.
are
just
just
gonna
gonna
have to
we'll
use
move
your
on in a
move on in a
imagination.
second. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is from
Yeah,
Rail
look at
Canyon.
look at this
Slanted.
building though. Look at
This
this
one-
building. Yeah, this building's like slanted.
This
though.
one's from Rail
Yeah, I was-
Canyon. Look at the rail. That one's from Bullet
That's
Station.
true. But yeah, that's
Interesting.
weird.
You're
So this
right.
one-
That one
So-
looks
Wow,
generally like a Radical Highway level.
You know what would be cool?
What?
You know what would be cool if like the final level,
Huh.
if the final level, bro, just imagine, bro. in the final level in the Black Comet, Doom once again warps you into the level, and you play the regular Radical Hive, and you're like, this is weird.
Wait
we're
a
playing
minute.
the Gilch version, and
Needle
then
mouse.
when you get to like its peak, it just explodes, and all of the
Wait,
parts of the
okay,
level start
one sec,
colliding,
guys.
bro.
One sec, everybody. Connor, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh,
You just
okay.
you just haven't been talking. I thought maybe you like cut
Yeah,
out
you
or
haven't been-
something.
I was about to say.
Oh no, I'm still here.
All right.
Needle mouse. I have a theory. What if that Doom orb thing is the Black Comet, but like in a protective shell? Because look, it has like the tentacles and stuff, right? But like, what if it's just like surrounded, and like you have to pop
Interesting.
all of the eyes to like open the shell.
That's kind of interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay, you
Also-
know what I love about this game already?
Yeah.
They've shown so much of this game, right? Like,
But we still know
but I
nothing.
still do not know the structure of the game. I do
That's what
not
I'm
know
saying.
I don't know what's
The
gonna happen.
marketing is
I don't
when
know
I
how
when I
it's going
buy
to
this
work.
game, when I buy the game and I play it, I
You're
do
acting
not
like you haven't
know
bought it
what is
already.
going to happen. I do not know.
I don't know what order things go in. I don't know how often I get, like I said, into that Doom level, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know how I
Yeah.
unlock things. I don't know shit.
When does
And I love that.
when does the Maria cutscene take place? Like
That's what I'm
the
saying.
when we saw in the story trailer, does that take
man.
place at the beginning? Is that a
Oh my God,
flashback?
You know
Oh,
what?
man.
And I was talking about this just today, bro, and I'm so freaking happy. They're taking elements, and I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna drop it right now. Taking elements from one of my favorite Mario games, Bowser's Fury. They literally are.
Oh,
That's
I mean, we got a
literally what
central
we're-
For
open
sure.
world. There's like islands. They're gonna doom surf to like, bro. I'm so happy, bro. Take elements from Bowser's Fury. It's a goated game, please, but make them awesome and very, unique, like what they're doing here. It's just fantastic.
Man.
Oh man.
Also,
Yeah.
bro, oh my god. Also, if like I was thinking about why is the white space red all of a sudden, and my current
And
That's
the
theory,
game-
that's because Westopolis is red.
no, what my current theory is either that
Oh, never mind, my
or
bad.
I think maybe it's kind of like a Starfall event where all of the enemies just like respawn after you kill them. Because look, they're all coming out of the orb, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's just like a Starfall event.
Oh my
That's-
god, what if the
Oh
Doom
my
egg-
gosh!
No, this is just Bowser's Fury. This is literally just Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, this is just Bowser's Fury.
Like, what if
Wow.
you're just running around and suddenly, like,
Whoa.
it turns red and then bro, it's literally just
Dude,
Bowser's Fury.
Who cares? Who cares? Bowser's Fury is a goated game.
Oh,
It's also like I was saying.
Give me
That's
a
also
Sonic
like a
version.
what's it? Breath of the Wild thing too. It's like that's
The
such
Blood
a cool.
Moon,
Yeah,
right?
the
The
Blood,
Blood
Moon. It's such a
Moon,
cool
yeah.
thing. Honestly, dude, I love that they're. Oh wow, You know what's cool about that? That's actually a really good thing to have in the back of your mind because it really shows that they're really doing most all of the things they did in the open zone for Frontiers. It's really giving me a sense of what the scale of the open zone was going to be because that was my biggest concern. Was like, all right, is this just a 3D hub world? And they're just calling it an open zone because why not? That's a good way to promote it. Or is this actually open zone content that really resembles Frontiers in its structure?
You know-
And based on everything we're seeing, yes, it seems to really take from Frontiers' structure. It really does seem to truly be open zone gameplay. Like, it actually seems to be like that. And they're actually improving it. Like, that's crazy. How do they do this? Of course,
Dog.
and a lot of it's in theory, but
Yeah,
You know,
but like
I-
dog, this game, bro, and if this is
I
like
mean,
the
like-
quality we're getting for the next
Like-
game, it's peak, bro.
man.
Like there's stupid things that I noticed in this game, bro. Like if you take a look, I love one of my favorite gimmicks in Sonic history is rail grinding. Two of my favorite levels in the franchise history is rail grinding based levels, and bro. They got like different types of rails for every level. You got the Frontiers rails and Chaos Island. You got two different types of rails for Sonic Heroes. You know, the ones they use in Egg Fleet for the Neo Metal Sonic fight and the one they use in Rail Canyon. They got so many different, and they took time to texture all of them and make them, look modern and nice and fit into this environment. And it's
Man.
I can't.
Oh,
It's-
you know
it's
what?
cra-
Actually, I gotta point out something, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I noticed, why do we have, 3 different animations of Shadow, what appears to be unlocking the Doom Wings? I had been thinking about that, because these are dedicated cutscenes. These aren't he's just putting out the wings or anything. It's not like a quick animation. No, it's a whole cutscene that really
think it's
shows
just-
it off. And the thing is, that I'm noticing, is that it seems like the wings are going to stay on for like an entire stage. Like, you know, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that that's interesting because you could see that any of the stages that it's in, we never see them like go away. Because I was looking at the footage that showed like he's literally rail grinding with the wings out, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I think we're gonna have dedicated moments in the story where the wings come out, and then you're gonna play either a stage or a few stages with it.
Yeah.
Which
And-
sounds cool.
Which is different from the other Doom abilities where it seems like
Bless
they just
you.
automatically just get equipped when you go on the certain sections. Like the Doom Surf we saw in Kingdom Valley, you just have to walk on the water and they will equip.
Yep, it
Doom
just
Blast, same thing. You just hold
And
the
morph,
button or something.
morph too.
Morph
Yeah.
2, you probably just have to walk on the purple stuff and there you go. So that, yeah, you're right. That's interesting.
The wings are
how
the wings are
like,
special. They seem to be a part of the
Yes.
game's structure, not a ability
Yeah.
you apply whenever you want to, which is
Yes.
cool.
The
I like
wings
that.
probably are like the
Yeah.
main ones. I feel like
That's cool.
that's the main Doom power, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely the one
I
they
mean-
can advertise the most because like, oh look, like Venom Shadow, look how cool. that
Shadow
is, he has
with wings, that is badass. That
I
is
mean,
badass.
yeah,
Also,
I mean that's so
Gino-
easy to market.
Gino,
Yo, okay.
I remember when the
Yeah.
first trailer came out and when we first saw Black Doom, you know, warping the world. Like, you know, remember how like the squash and stretch, the crazy stretch, like you even mentioned like it's so cool that they animated like that, like because it showed like how much force he was putting out to try and screw up the world.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
true. Yeah,
They do that they do that every time. Every time Black Doom morphs a world, his eye like pops out insanely, and it's like he's putting a lot of force into it. It's so cool, man.
Yeah, the
Like, little
animation
details like
bump
that,
is
bro.
crazy because it's like
Yeah,
they're definitely taking
bro.
full advantage of like how do you make like it's crazy how they made a starfish with an IPNG on it look really expressive. Like that's impressive. You know you have good animators on this game where they could do that,
Yeah.
bruh.
I'm just absolutely stunned at just the quality jump from Frontiers to this game. Like it's not even like a
Yeah.
little bit. It's like
Like,
super,
you guys-
This
super
ain't even
substantial.
funny anymore, bruh.
Like, did
This
you guys
ain't funny,
notice?
bro.
Like, did you guys notice when Shadow's rail grinding and like there's like this one part where Shadow's rail grinding in Chaos Island and their volcano
Yeah.
explodes? Like they animated him looking at the volcano and going like, oh, like looking concerned. Like they did not have to do that. That's so sick.
I also think it's interesting he looks behind them. Wonder if he's looking because it's like he.
I mean,
looks,
he's looking at stuff. Yeah, that's what's cool. It's
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah, I really like that. It's just. Oh man, we have a good Sonic game. That's crazy.
And
Is
okay,
it time? Is it time to actually take this franchise seriously?
yeah, I think.
Bro,
so.
honestly, bro,
Guys.
after Frontiers, I was like, all right, I know the team and the people at Sega, Sonic Team and Sega. I feel like they are taking this more seriously. Even if
Yeah.
Frontiers wasn't high quality, they were trying something.
They
Absolutely.
were trying something, and I feel like they're improving on whatever
And-
Frontiers was trying to
about
do.
to say,
in this
and that's
game.
the thing.
Can you guys imagine Team A with their insane ideas and Team B coming
there-
together to make one?
Is there
Sonic
even
game?
a Team A and Team B? Like, is that even a thing, or
No,
did
there
we just
is.
make
It's
that
confirmed.
up?
No,
Okay.
no. There was like an interview or something done by Azuka.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And like, okay, something that kind of annoys me is that people say like when people are like saying, oh, like, praising like the game and be like, look how much they learned from Frontiers, and people are like, oh, but they didn't learn anything from Frontiers. That kind of annoys me because like it's very obvious they took tips from Frontiers from the Frontiers team.
did.
They did like the open zone is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Right? Just because Kishimoto's working on it doesn't mean that he probably didn't like give tips or something, right? And just
He was
because
probably overlooking the project.
and just because not Kishimoto, oh my god, Nakamura, right, is making this game doesn't mean that Kishimoto is not gonna take tips from this game too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why people
it's-
just automatically think, okay, these are two completely separate things. They
It's
can't feed
because
off
it's
of each
because
other.
because people on Twitter are so like it's either one way or the other. There cannot be
this
any type
podcast is
of
just
nuance.
hating on Twitter, isn't it?
Oh God.
I mean, it's a terrible place.
True, and we're all on there except for two.
Oh
of them.
wait! Massive update. Diddy isn't eating in prison due to
All
paranoia
right,
that someone
all right,
may try to poison
Okay, bro.
him.
All I was
Alright,
gonna all I was gonna say is that, bro, it's so man, it's so annoying because it's almost like professionals like to take tips and see what their professional friends are doing. You know,
Oh my god!
And
it's
we
almost like
even-
professionals, kind of
It's-
feed off each
it's
other.
like-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're acting like
guys,
they're
and we
separate
haven't even-
studios.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to that dark beginnings.
All right, well, let's not go there yet. I think we should end it off
Yo,
because there's still
we
more
haven't
about the game to talk
we haven't
about.
even we haven't even
Oh,
talked
well,
about the
never mind.
freaking rival battle yet.
That's
though.
what I was about to
my
talk
God.
about. I was about to say.
yeah.
So I know we were saying.
Hey, Connor.
I know we
Connor,
were
you
saying.
got anything? Wait, before we move on to the
Can
rival battle.
can I
Hey,
transition, please? I was just about to
What?
fucking say. I know you're about to ask him. What do you think about the rival battle? We're gonna get to that. Trust.
No.
What do you
that
want to
was-
say then?
I was gonna say if Connor wants to add anything before we move on to the rival battle.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
been talking
Connor-
I don't
much,
got
bro.
no-
Where are you at, bro?
Yeah.
I don't got much to add. Y'all pretty much have took the words right out of my mouth.
All my fault.
My bad.
Bruh,
That's fine.
Bro,
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
wanna say
It's, I mean, like, it
something,
just shows that we.
Just
It
interrupt
just
us
shows
for
that we
now.
all have
We
something
don't
to
want-
agree
we
on,
want
really.
everyone to talk.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's fine, y'all. Listen, all I'm gonna say is like, the only thing that we have to worry about sometimes is like how long this game is going to be. Like the fact that we don't have any other complaints really.
Yo,
It just shows like.
Yo, wait, yeah, keep going.
Just to say, like, the fact that we don't have many complaints other than, like, maybe a few minor things sometimes, that just shows, like, such a good sign for the future and whatnot. Like, it's like you said, the fact that this is B Team. Dang.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Bro, I genuinely
It's
think
so
though
dang
that
impressive.
Takashi Zuka is lying. No way that this game is shorter than Generations. Like just
Oh,
the
no.
fact
Brother,
that there's
I'm
an
convinced
open,
it's a
just the
I'm
fact that
convinced
there's
it's a
an open
translation
zone.
error. I am convinced.
You
Just
think?
just the fact there's an open zone,
might-
it has to like I think it'll either be like the same or a bit like either the same or a bit shorter than the Final Horizon, which is like 6 hours.
I think it's okay. For one, Final Horizon is not 6 hours. Well,
It took
shit.
me 6
Wait,
hours.
it took me
Yeah.
6 hours too.
Yeah,
Wait a
but say,
minute.
Yeah, I was gonna
let's
say.
say Final Horizon.
can't say
Final
nothing. It took
Horizon
me
was
3 days
a
for it.
big update, y'all. Like that was like a 5
Yeah,
to
it's
6
pretty
hour
big.
thing. It took me about.
It
I was
was
gonna say, I think
pretty
it took me
big.
about 5 hours because I just beelined it. I did not do a single cyberspace stage. I did nothing. I did the bare minimum.
Yeah, I did not do cyberspace.
So that's what I'm saying. If you did all the
Okay,
content
but like
in
three
that
of those
game,
hours,
dude,
three of
there
those
were
hours was
Yeah.
3 of those hours was the what's it called
the trial.
trial the
Yeah.
Titan trial.
yeah, I beat it on my first try, Bozo.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Lies. Anyway,
Yes, I- go back on
stop
stream.
lying.
Look at the
Go-
stream. Look at the
okay,
stream.
bro.
You beat it before the
Look at the
stream.
stream,
Don't lie.
bro.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Would you? I
Yes, you
literally,
did.
bro, I literally played it live. I played it live.
Proof?
Proof? I bet.
proof?
Let's go on stream. Let's go on stream.
What?
Right
No,
now.
I'm talking about before
Whoa,
the stream.
whoa,
You
okay,
got-
dude.
Whoa, who said on stream,
Okay,
bro? I'm
guys,
saying
guys,
before the
guys,
stream. You didn't beat that
let's-
shit
let's,
first try.
let's
Don't
go
I
even
beat
lie.
it literally on launch. On launch, I beat it first try. Yes, I did.
This
That's what you sound like.
podcast sucks.
Mickey Mouse looking ass.
This podcast sucks.
Anyway,
Say what
guys,
that Shadow
that
Generations,
ahead.
fellas.
what I was about to say. So, we already established that this is taking a lot from Bowser's Fury, but what this is not taking from Bowser's Fury is that it's not going to be completely separate from Generations. It's obviously trying to tie into Generations. And originally, last episode, we were talking about how they could connect it as if they take Shadow from 2 different times. And while that could still be true, maybe
Doesn't look like it anymore.
doesn't really look like it anymore.
Yep, that is the like. I just hope for the rival fight. I hope they change it and not be the exact same fight, right? Because it
Yeah.
would just be kind of.
It
bland
looks
if
different
just-
already. Like the cutscenes look
Yeah.
different, which is to be expected.
But bro, if they remaster that freaking shot where they do the fucking Adventure 2 pose, I'm gonna go crazy.
Dude,
I'm
I see
gonna be a
what- I don't know if
freak.
y'all saw
That-
in the little movie 3 behind the scenes thing that they did. Sonic Movie Shadow and Sonic Shadow
Oh
did
yeah,
that.
I saw that.
That was pretty.
It
Yeah, and
looks
it looked
Yeah, I
stupid.
saw
it looked
that.
mid as crap.
Yeah,
It-
it looks
it did
stupid.
not
Alright,
look-
talk about
bruh.
Sonic and Shadow.
I
Talk
hope
about
that
Sonic
looks
and
better in
Shadow.
the poster, bro. Like that shit does
That's
not
why I
look
said
like.
I thought it looked.
Because they probably
pretty
did it in
cool.
like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I really hope the final poster is something way better because I've been waiting for 2 years to get because like I have a spot here in my room. For any of you who watch my content, you can always see in the background I have a Sonic Movie 2 poster right on the side of my desk, and right above my monitors there is a empty slot on this wall. I've been saving this slot for like the past year for Sonic Movie 3. I have other posters I could have put here, but I'm saving this slot for Sonic Movie 3. If it is that garbage poster that we saw after the movie trailer came out, I'm gonna crash out because I'm wanting a epic poster right here, dude. I've been waiting for so long. I bought this movie 2 one for actually I didn't do it. My dad got it for me for my birthday as a present from my movie theater. Got it for $5, but still, I want to be able to go to my movie theater and say, hey. can I have that? And they'll say, yeah, sure, give me $5.
They
And
were
I'm gonna give
giving
it
out
to them.
posters like if you went to see Transformers, you got like that cool ass.
Dude, a theater of mine didn't do that. It was like a theater of mine did it. That was an hour and a half
Yeah.
away, and none of my family was going there
It's not
anywhere
worth
near
that.
there to
It's
see
not worth it.
Transformers.
Yeah, it was
I
small
know, but it
as
looked so cool.
crap.
Yeah,
I'll say,
I would
isn't
just
it
print off
small?
your own. We have the full image now, so you could probably just print off your own.
Well,
gonna
dadgum, I guess
say.
that's going. Dadgum, I guess that might be replacing the Sonic Movie 2 poster I have in the back of my room.
It looks.
Oh, man,
All
this
right,
game
so-
is just unbelievable.
This is the most. There's probably something very obvious that contradicts what I'm about to say. That makes this
Okay.
not make any
We'll-
sense.
We'll
but
let
I had
you.
a,
We'll let you just spit it
yeah,
out.
I just had an idea. Okay, so what if the Sonic and Shadow fight is the like first thing that happens in the campaign right after Shadow being brought in?
That would make no sense.
No,
Like, why would
wait,
why
no,
would that not make it?
no,
Hold on,
wait.
hold on. Here's what I'm trying to say. So Shadow gets brought in. He's in white space, right? Okay. Sonic ends up defeating Shadow, and then, since you're already on the space colony arc, he would
Wait a minute.
see Doom's eye. And then you could see at the start of this. You
Ooh.
can see at the. You can see it.
Wait a
You
minute,
see. You
wait a
see at the start of the space colony arc.
Wait a
him saying
minute.
like he's like, oh, like he has to. He implies that he has to catch him. It's a chase level.
Wait,
Wait
what
a
if it's
minute.
the other way around?
What do you mean?
Like, what if after Shadow completes the acts, he then finds Sonic outside or something?
Oh.
No. Wait.
I
I don't
know.
think so though. Okay, no. Okay,
Hold
okay,
on.
Gio,
But before-
there is one thing that kind of punctures a hole in your theory.
That's what I was about to say. There's
'cause
probably
if,
some.
If you look in the episodes of the Dark Beginnings, the last episode is called To the Ark, right? So I'm pretty sure that
That
level
still
is taking
works.
place directly after the Dark Beginnings though.
Well, think about it, right?
Okay, but it's
we
also-
don't know
it's
if
also-
the Dark Beginnings could have that fight in it, like animated. And I know G-Dub kind of already hinted at this, but sorry, when we first saw the Space Colony Arc level, everybody had one question: why is Shadow going away from the Arc? Why is he rail grinding away from the Arc? He's just beat Sonic, and he's grinding away from it. I guess you could say, yeah.
All
And I guess
do,
kind
all
of like
I
what
do-
G-Dub said, he's trying to find Black Doom.
I
guess.
really hope Shadow loses. I hope they keep that consistent. Like I know that's
And
kind
I
of dumb,
know-
but like just have the whole fight play out normally, and then just have him like kick him over at the very end. Like I know that'd be kind of
Yeah.
lame, but I don't
And I
know. I
know-
kind of hope they keep that because that'd be
G-Dub,
kind of
I
funny.
know
Okay.
you said G-Dub that Shadow was saying like I have to catch you or something, but that really wouldn't make sense if he was trying to pursue Sonic, because again, he gets mixed up in the Black Doom shit, you know, that
Well, I
wouldn't
wasn't talking
really
about
work.
pursuing Sonic. I was talking about pursuing Doom's Eye.
After the Sonic fight is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That would
Oh,
happen.
okay.
That
Then, yeah.
level takes place right after the Sonic and Shadow fight.
I can see that.
I would say
that would be cool.
that's
I
But
can see
I
that.
say,
Interesting.
that could
But
totally
there's
be
also-
wrong, but I don't think we have anything to say otherwise, and that's the most like simple timeline. And so after that,
Well-
Doom's Eye would take him to like
What-
his own.
But there's
world.
there's like a pretty big problem though, because there's like this one part in the second trailer of the game where you can see the time meter and Shadow's on the arc
Yeah.
when the time meter appears and snatches him up.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and
How does that fit in?
what do you mean how does that fit in?
The time eater
Like-
takes him to white space? Question mark. Dark
No, the
beginnings
time-
ends.
No, I'm saying the time meter takes him to Space Colony Arc, I think, right? Like in the past, because that's where he
No,
is
no, no,
in
no.
Generations, and that's where Sonic fights him, right?
Yeah. I mean that is where he fights him. We never see Shadow get taken up in Gens. Obviously, he's just kind of there.
Okay, yeah. So
Lore confusing.
I'm just saying we don't know how Shadow got in the original Generations, and we don't know, when he
Yeah.
fights Sonic. We're just gonna have to find out because
We're
it's
just gonna
okay.
have to figure it
I'm
out,
just
yeah.
glad they're connecting it. It's clear that they're connecting it. Like that
Yeah,
first part of the
it is-
trailer.
that is clear,
shows
that
us
is clear.
that they're connecting.
Thank
it.
God, to say the least. Thank
Now,
God.
how are they going to do it? Like, is Shadow just going to end his campaign and then just watch Sonic and Little Sonic defeat the Time
What
Eater?
if he's? What if he's just like?
I don't
nah,
think so.
I went. He's like, nah, fuck this shit. You can do
Again,
it,
I
Sonic.
feel like
That's why I
when we
thought
were
my
talking about it last time. This is a future Shadow. 100% this is a
Is
future
it
Shadow.
though?
Is it though? I'm not really sure
I
anymore.
don't know.
But didn't you come up with that theory though, Benji?
That's what I'm
That
saying.
was
Well,
That's what I'm
we
saying.
all kind of like
We-
built
we-
off
We,
of
we
it.
kind of
all
all, like-
collectively
Yeah, we all
sort of
kinda did.
came up with it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not
I
really
think
sure
that was really
anymore.
Benji that was going with the time related stuff.
Yeah,
in
I was.
episode one.
I kind of like had the whole pieces, and then everyone just kind of like started
Bit
building
'em
on it. But like,
together,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not really sure anymore because
yeah,
like,
we don't know.
yeah, because like, okay. I'm kind of more inclined to believe G-Dub's theory, where like like not even like the very first thing you do is the Sonic versus Shadow boss fight, and then Shadow loses, and then he's chasing him from the arc, and then it's like, but I don't know.
I just stuff is not
I think-
fitting together. I feel like the only way it would make sense if he's from the future, but how does the Sonic battle fit? Like, is this? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think this is just the part where we're gonna have to
Does,
sit back and just trust the process. Honestly,
I'm
like,
gonna trust him on
Yeah.
it, bro. I think
we're gonna have to trust the process, dude, because
'Cause,
they
like-
don't
Yeah.
want us figuring this out.
I
They
think
They
want us
clearly
to just
don't,
get
dude.
excited.
They're not even leaving us
They're
crumbs, man.
keeping-
We're in
they're
a flipping
keeping
dust.
stuff
We're
a secret.
lost. Yeah,
And
that's
I feel
awesome,
like what
dude. I
will
love
really
that.
help with this is the Dark Beginnings prologue. I feel like that should
Absolutely.
hopefully explain
bro.
stuff.
I cannot wait for that tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
By the
forgot
time
about
y'all
that.
are listening to this, it's probably already out.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah, it's
crazy.
probably
Oh yeah,
out
but
already.
Yeah.
guys, in the comments, can you tell like past us, like what what it was, so we
Yep.
can know? That'd be
Tell
helpful.
past us how dumb we are for not knowing what happens.
Tell
Yeah, true,
comment to
true.
us right now and inform us so that we can know for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, we can
No,
probably
Yeah,
make a.
obviously.
We could probably make.
Exactly.
We'll probably make an episode after all the episodes are done, just kind of like going over
Yeah.
everything.
When does the
thoughts.
last
Yeah.
episode come out?
October 12th.
October 10th.
10th?
10th,
I
yeah.
think.
They're doing one.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
I think it's
Yeah,
the-
yeah, it's
I
the
think it's
10th. It's the
October
10th. It's
13th.
the 10th. That's
I'm
right.
gonna be
Wait, then
fasting,
what's-
bro.
then what's
I'm
on
gonna
the
be able to watch
13th?
it on launch.
Oh,
Me too, bro.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Man, those
Anyway.
who know, those
Well,
who know.
you know,
Dark
speaking
Beginnings
of the
looks
actual
cool.
animation, yeah, I don't really know how to even like talk
It looks
about it more
cool.
than look
No,
cool. Can't
No,
wait for
well,
tomorrow.
here's my question. I'm really curious because we still have that on the Japanese website. We still have the empty character slot, and that hasn't been updated.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
what
gosh,
is
there's
that?
so many things to think about, dude.
Like,
I love
is it
that.
Emerald?
Ah.
Is it Emerald? Is it not?
Is it
Emerald?
Maria?
I don't even
Is
know
it
it, bro.
Maria?
I don't even know
Is
it.
Maria playable?
Bro.
No, bro,
Maria,
it's Gerald.
bro.
It's Gerald.
I
Is
need
Gerald
Maria
playable?
Maria boost gameplay.
That's gotta be a mod.
Somebody's finna mod her in,
Bro,
bro.
I said this. I said this.
Oh,
in the
you already know she's gonna get modded in.
I said
You
this
already know
earlier
what's happening.
today, but like, what if the last cutscene, you know that panel from Archie where like Maria's holding Shadow as she fades away? What if that's the last cutscene in the game?
Oh my god,
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, bro. That'd be
I mean,
evil, bro.
that would be evil. But
I
they
feel like
are they
no,
gonna
but
pull
like,
like,
I feel
a
like that's
Kingdom
how it's.
Hearts? He's holding
That's
the.
to be fair.
Who
though,
else
I feel
will I
like
have
that's what
ice
they're going
cream
for
with? Like,
here.
shut your bitch.
I mean, I mentioned it, right? I mean,
Goofy, I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy. no, not that part. Well,
I was gonna say, I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but like, I feel like that's what they're doing with these characters. I mean, with Sonic Frontiers, they're sort of resetting these characters to what their characters were in the adventure games. They're doing the same thing for Shadow
right,
in
but
his game.
and
with Shadow
here's
Generations.
another thing to build off of that I've seen a
They're
lot
gonna
of
reset him
people.
to what he was immediately
Okay.
like after Shadow.
But
406.
but I've seen a lot of people saying that they're also going to do that with Sonic Generations. Like they're rewriting the story.
I don't think that.
I don't
Why?
think that's gonna
They're
happen.
remaking some cutscenes. That's what that's. I
They're
think people are getting it
reworking. They're
mistaken.
They're
pulling
remastering it.
They're remastering the cutscenes, like the
They're
Project
pulling
Re-Rainbow.
us.
They're
They're
doing
doing
that
a re-rainbow, yeah.
with the cutscenes. They're not. I don't think they're. Why would they
Here's the
change
thing.
the story?
How can they change the story? Like, what can they
Why?
change it to?
Why would they change? the
Obviously,
story?
wait, guys. Obviously, they have to make Amy less obsessive over Sonic because
They
that's
gotta-
just a massive detriment.
No,
bruh.
they gotta keep it faithful because this is not trying
Obviously,
to be the Sonic Generations part is not trying to be a new game. It's the
That's
same
what I was about to say.
game.
You
It's
also
Sonic
got to keep in
Generation.
mind that this is not Shadow. This is
Shadow
Sonic
Generations.
from that time point. If
Yes.
Sonic is different now, if Sonic is more mature in Frontiers, if that's the narrative we want to go with,
so
then
what are they- so what
Sonic's
are we
going to
gonna
act
do? He's
the
gonna-
same like he did in Generations. It's not like he just changed.
Yeah, so instead
I
of,
think,
hey
I
guys,
think
what's
people
going
are
on?
just,
You having
I
a
think
party
people are
something?
just
Said,
like,
So
I
hey
think people just
guys,
having insane copium.
hey
because,
guys,
like,
you having a party
the,
or something?
The story is so like nothing. People are in such
Of
course. Like, oh,
course.
they have to change
Yeah.
it.
I
But
feel like
the game doesn't really need a
Why?
story
but
though.
make
It
up
doesn't
for
need.
that.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't need it. It's an anniversary game. It's so unnecessary. I can't stand it. All right, I'm gonna go on a rant here. First SuperCon rant of this podcast.
Let's go.
Whenever I
go.
see people say the Sonic Generation story was not that good, it's the worst story of the 2010s. Brother, it is an anniversary game. What we don't need a deep story for an anniversary
complain
game.
about
I'm
that.
sorry, but like, why? Why do you need a deep story? You don't need Sonic Unleashed story for an anniversary game. Okay, dude. It's literally like, what can they do? They literally made you like say, hey, it's Sonic's 20th anniversary. Replay all his levels, okay? And a story took a back seat for this, and I'm fine with it because, again, it's an anniversary game. Literally, the end credits are "Happy Birthday, Sonic." It's an anniversary game. You don't need deep, dark Gaia type lore for
I'm
an
not asking
anniversary
for dark
game. for
Gaia
this.
type
Dark
lore,
Gaia
though.
type
I'm
lore.
asking, like,
You
I'm
don't
not asking
need
for
it.
Dark
It's not
Gaia
necessary.
Deep, lore. I'm asking for
just
something
like,
as simple
oh
as
my
not cringeworthy dialogue.
Okay,
No,
but
I need,
don't
I need, I
cringe
need
what
Sonic
is
to be
already
an
there.
annoying
Where's the
little
cringe?
brat. I
Where's
need him
the
to be a
cringe?
little prick
Where's the cringe?
the
Tell
entire
me.
game. I need him to be so
Tell me.
annoying, man.
I'm just
so
saying.
Tell me,
awesome.
Nina Mouse, where's the cringeworthy? Because nothing cringeworthy really
It's
goes
not
on in Generation Story
cringy.
because
Yeah, I won't
there's
lie.
nothing goes on. There's nothing
Nothing goes
cringeworthy.
on.
Story.
Just
Okay,
don't,
that shows
like,
how
change
much
it.
you've played
All I'm
Generations,
saying
dude.
is just
I'm
don't
sorry.
change it. It's already
Yeah,
there.
low-key, just
Don't
I
go
love
back
that
and
game.
fix
I
it.
like that game
Don't
quite a
change
lot,
it.
but, like-
You can add your series. You can add whatever the hell you want to add in Shadow Generations. Do not go back and mess with the original Generations.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't
'Cause
mess
that
with the
just
original.
fucks
It's so
everything up.
unnecessary.
Yeah, that just
Exactly.
becomes,
It
yeah,
ruins
that's just
everything.
dumb.
Maybe add some little tiny things that would fix the plot and make it make more
No,
sense in
no,
the context
nothing.
of Shadow
What?
Generation.
Add
What needs to be
nothing.
fixed?
Make-
What needs to be, that goes back to what I
Their
just
job
said. What
should
needs
be
to be
to make
fixed?
Shadow Generations fit into Generations, not the other
Fair
way
point,
around.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
Please
What
don't
needs
fuck
to
up
be
the-
fixed
don't
in
go
the-
fuck
Nino
with
Mouse,
the
I want you to
Generation
tell
story.
me.
Don't do it.
What do you mean, dude?
Nino
If
Mouse,
I
tell
don't,
me.
if I don't open the game and there's not like, oh, there's two of me, then like, what am I supposed to do, bro? I'm gonna close
Exactly,
the game.
bro.
Zero
Like,
out of
keep
10.
that
0 out of
there.
10.
Nino
I'm like, I'm
Mouse.
closing the game.
You're being
Aw,
kind
man.
of quiet, Nino Mouse. Tell me. I want you to tell me why do they need to go back and fix Generations? Tell me. Why should they go back and fix little things?
That is
Tell me.
not what I said.
Yes, it is.
That is
I
It's
said,
quite
I
you
said
literally
no,
what you said.
I said no. They don't need to fix Generations. I would be
Well,
completely
you
and
said
perfectly fine
they
if
can
didn't.
add little bits of things here and there to help with Shadow Generations. That's what you said.
No, I'm not.
That's
saying
That is what you said, word for
That is
word.
what you said,
man.
dude. I'm
for
sorry.
word, bar
No,
for
I
bar.
did. I did
Okay.
say that.
Now tell me why they need to do that. Tell me why.
in sentence.
They- I mean, I wouldn't say they like absolutely 100% going need to do like I like need to do that. They don't need to do that. I just think it would be cool, like, and would if it makes more sense, like whatever makes more sense.
So you're just saying it just because so you still haven't given me a reason why they need to of what makes it necessary of why they should go back and do.
to. That's the thing. They don't need to.
Little bro,
Why
you're,
would
you're,
they?
you're missing the
So-
question. He's not asking if they need it in concept. He's asking if there's a specific moment you would actually see needing any
Oh,
sort
no.
of changing or
Like
tweaking.
why exactly? Like why do
I
you say that they should go back and
I
change
guess
something?
not really. Because I don't really know the story of Shadow Generations.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. We don't know
Oh my
enough to
gosh.
make that conclusion.
Oh my god.
Bro, that was crazy. Bro, Superco was like, man, you're being a little bit quiet.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, holy shit.
He's like,
Bro
bro was like, all
the
right.
whole
He's like,
episode, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm gonna crash out on this guy.
he's like, man, I'm tired of
Sorry.
these people talking about this story. Nino Mouse, you said they need to change it. I think you're
Okay,
being a little quiet.
I'm still gonna.
Okay, I'm
absolutely-
sorry.
still
I'm sorry if
gonna
I got a little.
absolutely- no,
I'm
no,
sorry if I got a
no,
little too harsh. My bad. I'm
I'm
sorry
gonna-
if I got a
no,
little
bro.
harsh.
I'm still
It
gonna
just annoys me.
I'm still gonna absolutely take it into consideration whenever I rate Generations the story, because I don't give a damn that it's what's it called, an anniversary
What?
game. That's not my problem. I'm rating the game exactly how I
Well,
want.
that is
rate
your
the
problem
game.
because you want the game to be something that it isn't.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand when you say you're not going to look at it as an anniversary game.
Well, no,
When
I'm
it is
saying,
an
like,
anniversary
I'm saying,
game, like, I don't
I
know.
know it's an
Anniversary game, brother.
What I'm basically saying is that don't really matter to me. It's more of a like.
But
It's a preference
It's
thing. I
like
understand
it's like
that.
okay, sure,
Yeah.
you know, it's an anniversary.
You
game,
would
but that
rather
doesn't matter. I'm
have
still gonna-
rather have a serious story, but Sega would not rather have a serious story.
because it's
What
an
I'm
anniversary game and it's
saying
not meant
is,
for
I just
serious
want- I just
story.
That's what I'm
want
saying.
I want the bare. I want the minimum of this dialogue being not cringeworthy. Like,
It's
But
not
what's
I don't want
cringe?
to-
What part of it
I
is
don't want to-
cringeworthy?
What's cringeworthy in this game though?
Just the voice direction in general.
give me an
is
Name,
example.
frustrating.
name, give a cutscene that's
The
cringe. Go
cutscene
ahead.
where when they quote figure out that they're traveling from time and space after going through like 6 levels and like, oh my god, we're traveling through time and space.
That's after the
Yeah,
third
no
level,
fucking
and
shit.
that's
That's after the
third
that's
level.
after
Level, little
classic
man.
Sonic
I'm a-
and
I'm a
Modern
ninja, I
Sonic
mean,
meet up
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah, that's when they first
Okay.
meet.
Tisk, tisk,
And
tisk.
so far, I didn't hear anything cringe. Like they just figured out that they're traveling through time and space, bro. They're like,
I don't like it. I don't know what,
What
to
do you
tell
want
It's
Shadow
cri-
to
I
do?
find it cringe.
Bro,
what do you
I
want
find it
Tails?
cringe.
What do you want Tails and Classic Tails to do? To say,
Bro,
Sonic,
what if,
we're traveling through time and space.
No.
what if Shadow? What if Shadow
No, I don't want that
Do you want him to
either.
have
He's
like
like,
an anime? You want him to have like
He's
an
like,
anime voice or
real.
something?
No,
He's
I
like,
just want
"Yo."
them to go like yo Sonic. So basically, we're traveling through time and space.
That's not
Anyway,
happening.
keep on
That's
freeing the
not
le- keep
how
on freeing
Tails
the levels.
talks.
Brother, that's not how
Yo,
the
my
that's
boy Sonic. It appears as if we're traveling through time and space. That's pretty gangster,
Yo,
isn't it?
Oh
yeah.
yo,
Like, yeah, like, is this what you
I
want,
want him
bro?
to talk the way
Needle
he
mouse.
talks in like Friends.
yo, what's good, my homeboy Sonic? We're
I'm gonna be
traveling
so
through
honest
time and
with you.
shit.
Tales and Frontiers and Generations are like pretty similar. Like
I can't
That's
lie.
they
the one
are.
character-
They're
they
the
ain't
almost
that
the
different.
exact same. Like
I don't know, man.
Are you on the
I don't know
nitrous
what to
Needle
tell
mouse?
you. When I watched
Fighting
the
a losing
I literally
battle
just-
right now,
I
dude.
just-
Brother,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
replayed. I just
Hater.
literally replayed Generations like
and I skipped all the cutscenes.
a couple of days ago. No, I didn't skip all the cutscenes. I played the game in its entirety. Why would I?
played
But you
them
said you're
on
not
mute.
familiar with it. Like,
Not familiar
you're
with what?
confusing me. Did you just tell me you're not familiar with Generation Story? Oh no, you said Shadow Generations. My bad. But
Oh,
Oh my
guys,
gosh.
this isn't fun anymore.
oh my gosh.
Anyway,
that
this
was-
is just
guys, okay.
All I'm saying
Let-
is, I was just cringing throughout it. I just didn't
All
like
right,
it. Like, I don't know what
guys,
you want
but
me to
yeah,
tell you,
cringing
man.
at moments that aren't
okay.
cringe. Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
We
got
said
my
there's
final
more to
piece.
talk about. There's more to
One-
talk about.
Wait, well, hold on.
Yeah,
One
there's more to
thing,
talk
one
about. We
thing,
gotta move
one
on. We
thing,
gotta move on.
One
We gotta
thing
move on.
on this section, bro. Riley, bro, when you uploaded this, bro, I'm gonna need you to title this whole section like Needle Mouse low key getting cooked, bro. I need that to be time stamped on the video where I can just go on the watch
I'll let you
page.
do
It's like
that.
Super
I'll let you
Con
do that.
Crash.
I don't understand.
I'll let
I
you
don't-
do that.
I
You
don't
can do the
understand in the
timestamps. Have at
slightest.
it.
I'm just trying to say something, but
Because like I don't understand
And
your
this
reasoning.
section will
That's
be
why I'm
called Needle
questioning
Mouse
it, bro.
backpedaling. No, I'm kidding. No, it's
Needle
fine.
Mouse backpedaling.
I'm not even like.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry. I'm
don't
sorry.
even know what to say.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like the story. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm supposed to have a cohesive 10-paragraph article as to
Wait,
why
what?
I don't like the story.
Wait, what'd
oh
you
my
say?
god.
Wait,
I apologize.
wait,
oh,
wait,
the
wait,
great
wait,
lords of mine who are the most genius people know entirety of the Sonic lore. Praise the Lord. God forbid I praise the absolute godsend of the Sonic generations, the second coming of Christ. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm sorry.
brother,
What is he talking
With the
about?
backpedal,
Oh my god, I'm crashing out.
with the backpedaling so crazy, you gotta stand up. Bro. I'm standing up right now.
I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out, bro. God forbid.
I don't
I say
Alright.
anything
understand
negative
half of that
about the
crash
second
out.
coming
I'm-
of Christ that is Sonic Generations.
my
God
All right,
forbid,
guys.
bro.
All I'm saying. All right.
Please
can we all
move
just
on.
agree? Guys,
All right,
all right.
we gotta
let's end
move
this.
on.
Let's
Agree
end
to
this. Move on.
disagree, guys. We forgive you. We're
Keanu,
sorry.
Keanu
whatever.
is voicing Shadow in the game in the DLC movie DLC Tokyo.
It's freaking
Let's
awesome. The
go,
model
bro.
is hilariously.
Bro,
the model looks hilarious.
The level, bro. I just been watching the shot on repeat. It looks so fire, bro.
It
glazing.
does.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
Glazing.
Okay, yeah, I'm glazing. Yeah, I'm glazing. I am. What
Bro,
you
you
do,
not
know
bro?
it's
glazing.
bad. You know
Keep
it's bad
going.
when I first got a first glimpse at that level. I didn't see the first part where like Shadow went through the ring. I just saw like the city overhead. I'm like, holy shit, it's Kingdom Hearts. And then I was like, well, no, it's not. Let me just quit right now. And then I was kind of like, and then I was
Kingdom
like,
Heart- oh,
I
it's
wish
not.
G-Dub and Needle Mouse, like, I wish we got our reaction recorded because we weren't expecting
Yeah.
anything in a state of play. We were just watching it
Yeah.
because why not? And then and then I saw like Shadow's shoes or something. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I watching? I'm like, oh, it's
Bro.
the movie level in the skin. And I was like, no,
What?
because I didn't know what it was. And then G-Dub was like, guys, they put Shadow in GTA. I'm like, what? I thought he was being for real.
Shadow in
I thought he was being
GTA, bro.
serious.
Shadow in GTA.
What? Bro, we got Shadow in GTA before GTA
Before
6.
GTA 6.
Here's
I thought
the
he was
thing,
being
here's-
serious for a second. I'm like, what?
Bro, you know what I love about this
Bro.
so much, dude? Because it's like, oh man, the fact getting Keanu is crazy already. But then the
That's
fact,
what I'm saying.
dude, I love that. Like, this really shows off. Like, you know, we were talking about earlier with Sunset Heights, like how good it looked, right? But this is like, dude,
This is like realistic.
this is realistic, which I think is great because it shows
Again, it
it
looks
shows
like-
to me that if a Sonic game in the future does not look good, it's their fault because this engine can do all kinds of styles. It can do you know
Exactly.
cartoony, it can do
Like-
realistic. We've
Yeah, it looks
seen it
Hedgehog
done.
Engine 2. Hedgehog Engine 2 is being pushed to its absolute
Yeah.
finest
I think
here. Like
Frontiers-
they're realizing the full potential.
Frontiers.
Hedgehog
I
Engine
feel
3,
like
Chad?
two things
No.
with Frontiers. Two things with Frontiers. I think Frontiers they had to make it for the Switch, an open world
yeah.
game for the Switch, and two, I think they just didn't really optimize it that well. This game looks like they did everything. Like the optimization looks great. The way that everything, like, oh my god, bro, like if you took out Shadow. You could. This could be like a Yakuza game or something crazy, bro.
Exactly. Like this is just a realistic city. Like it's a good looking realistic
That's why
city.
I thought it was
This-
Kingdom Hearts. I was like,
It's
oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's the
Japan,
thing,
bro.
dude. Like
It's
if you
the
put
Baron Rex world, I'm like, oh,
Bro, I'm
Exactly.
watching it, bro. Like, and they even have like the continuity, like the references. Like, you can see like the Mean Bean Cafe. You can see
Holy crap,
Kathy
we've been
and
going for
eggs.
over
I didn't even
an
notice
hour.
that.
that's cool.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that's
I didn't even
Bro.
notice. I didn't even notice the Mean Bean Cafe.
Yeah, it's Mean Bean. Yeah, Mean Bean Coffee, bro. Right there.
I noticed that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you're so
All people are
right.
saying-
That's so cool. I didn't even notice that.
I feel like, honestly, apart from, all I feel like is like apart from the level looking cool, the level design looking pretty cool. I gotta say, like Keanu voicing him is awesome, but the model
Oh.
could be like,
It could be a little.
All
bit.
right.
Yeah.
It could be a little,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think it's just
Can
trying
I-
to translate.
can I say something about the
movie
model?
Yeah. Go.
Well, actually, let me let you finish, Benji, because let me let you
Yo.
finish.
I think it's just trying to like the struggle of translating a hyper realistic like 3D model into a game engine that can't really render that in real time. I think you're obviously gonna, but I will say this is the best attempt that they've done in my opinion.
Yep. My
Yeah.
thing about the model is this is definitely going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I really like the way it looks, and I'll explain why. Reason why is because when I first saw it, it reminds me of 2000s tie-in movie games that was released back on like the PS2, like Spider-Man, the Spider-Man trilogy released on like the PS2 and stuff like that back then from the Raimi movies, and other tie-in movie games back then as well. When I saw like the pullout on the model in the State of Play trailer, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, this looks like a movie tie-in game that would be released back then. And I see the flaws with the thing. Don't get me wrong. I see the flaws with the model. But at the same time, I can't hate it. I just like it. It just looks... It just looks like one of those old movie tie-in games, and it's like, oh, that has a nice little charm to it. So I physically can't hate it. Like every time I look at it, I just smile and I go, I like the way it looks. So yeah, there's that. This is no one else is probably going to say this.
I mean,
Or I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I think it suffers from the same issue that the movie Sonic model did in, like the Sonic. We were talking about this last episode. I'm having like deja vu right
Yeah.
now. But yeah, it just
Yeah.
it's like what Benji said. It's really difficult to translate like a realistic looking design into a non-realistic looking game, and they did a
makes
way
sense.
they did a way
The
better
fir-
job than I expected. I will admit they did
Yeah.
a way better job
The-
because they actually
Yeah.
changed the graphics. They didn't just downgrade it to hell to match it with the actual Shadow Generations art style. They pulled a Kingdom Hearts and I said Kingdom Hearts like 4 fucking times already, but they literally put him in a realistic city and they made him look more realistic. That's what they did in Kingdom Hearts 3 with Sora, and it looks great.
mucho
Mostly.
cool.
I just don't like how it does. It looks a little off, but that's it.
Yeah, but
It looks
whatever.
off, but overall, it looks like
It's
a lot
par
better
for the
than I
course.
think most of
Yeah.
us anticipated.
Okay, now I don't want to be a tweaker, right?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Right.
All right.
But
He's gonna
he
tweak
got
right
he
now.
has different animations.
He does.
I'm
does?
convinced.
I mean,
That
that would make
walking
sense. It's a
animation
different.
looks mad different right before he
It's a,
boosts.
I mean, it wouldn't. That makes sense because it wouldn't
That makes
work.
sense,
that's what I'm
though,
saying.
with the
Yeah,
other
and that's
model,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm glad if I'm not just tweaking out, and it actually is a good
I
bit
think
different.
he's tweaking Chad.
That would actually be really cool because that gives the potential for there to be other skins that actually have unique animations for when they're needed. That would just be pretty cool.
I think
Yo,
this is
you
like a really cool part where
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
actually through
he
the-
doesn't. He keeps his hands as fists. Shadow doesn't do
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
Also,
That's cool.
like I love how in the ring when you first see the ring, you can actually see the white space in Shadow
Yeah.
Gen.
yeah, that's
Which
awesome.
is
Wait,
so cool.
does that-
you
does
can
that
actually also
imply-
see you can also see Shadow, like our regular Shadow, not
Yeah.
the movie Shadow, for a brief second.
That just proves that this is just like an extra non-canon whatever. It's not anything.
Yeah,
No one
it's like a-
assumed unless you're some.
I'm talking
random
about the Twitter people who were
no-lifer.
saying that Batman
Yeah.
wouldn't work, and this is literally what I was expecting them to do if they did a Batman level. Like they just,
Bro,
have a
and they
portal or
swap his
something.
voice
Oh,
completely
gosh.
too, bro. Oh my
Dude,
God.
yeah.
yeah, he's just like, oh, I
I'm
took
so
on a
excited
different
for
form.
this city
All right,
level.
here we go. Let's run through it. Like it's fine. It works.
I
Bro,
like
I
how
love
they're
this
doing.
so
they're
much,
doing,
dude.
I love seeing the current direction for Sonic be pretty consistent in a lot of ways because what did they do the last time they wanted to add on to a game and make it not be like the
just
main
make
thing?
just make a big ass ring.
Just
in the
make
hub
a
world
big
and-
ring. That's what they did
and
for
there you go.
obviously
New
Final
world.
Horizon. So they're
It's
just doing the same
simple,
thing here. Just
but it works.
Slap a big ring in there.
It works for this because it's the movies too. It works.
That is
so
true. It
has to
does
be
work with
separate.
the movies too.
That's what I thought was the gimmick of it. But now that you bring that up with
Yeah.
like the Frontiers thing,
That-
dadgum,
It-
it
I mean,
both
I was gonna
works.
say,
Yeah,
I
it
think
just
I think that's what they're gonna do. Honestly, that would be a great way to incorporate DLC into any
Yep,
future
I was
Sonic
just
game.
about to say that.
Just big
Even in
ring,
Shadow
and you
Generations.
just jump through it. You
Just do
a
big ring.
Yeah.
Hey, how about
that's such
this?
a cool
Big
idea.
ring brings you to like a Final Horizon as hub world with more levels that aren't part
That
of the
would
main
be
story.
dope as crap. To
There
have
you
like
go.
a
That would
DLC,
be awesome.
a DLC world where basically
Yes.
like all
Are they
any
gonna
extra
do-
levels are at.
I feel like the coolest part about this is, when I first heard about this, and this is me this is true copium, guys. I promise you. So get ready for like brace yourselves for a sec. This is true copium. So basically, when I first heard that they were gonna get an extra level, bro, wouldn't it be so fucking freaking cool if we got like more levels as time went on in like a mainline Sonic game? Like they updated the game every now and again to give us like a actual level. That's why I'm saying copium, but like, dude,
I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
gonna tell
dude,
you,
I don't.
That's not.
yeah.
That's like. No offense, but that is a horrible idea. I'm sorry. I hate that idea that they update and add more levels to games. I
Really?
hate that idea. Like I see. I hate that. I hate the game. Like some.
if it's
like,
not,
I don't like the fact
if
that
it's
some
not crucial to the story, then I don't mind it.
yeah.
I mean, as DLC, I guess, but like, I guess I mean like as downloadable content, right? Like you
Yeah.
get more levels.
Yeah.
Like just like
Okay,
just
if
like
it's not-
the
okay,
current
I see-
day
okay, I
one.
see- okay,
Like
I see what you're
like
saying now. My bad,
The
I'm
movie
sorry.
Shadow Generations one, the movie one. You're like, dang.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I thought for some reason you meant like adding levels like I don't know. I thought you meant like adding more levels and expanding on the story. Like I thought that's what you meant for
No,
some
that's
reason. I was
stupid.
like, no, that is a terrible idea. I hate that direction that some games are
No.
taking. Like they'll like bring more stuff in later on to the game. It's almost like that they didn't finish it and that they like half baked. Like most
Yeah.
Mario sports games have fallen into that. Like they'll release the game. They're like, oh, we'll release these characters some other time. Pretty much, you're saying you didn't finish it. But that's a rant for another time. But yeah, I do like the idea. Like I mean, like getting DLC levels. Like I mean, I don't like. I'm all for Sonic getting better DLC. Like more levels and whatnot. Because like Generations had so much potential for DLC levels in itself. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, I even
let's-
talked
that's
about that
a
in my
whole
mods
can of
video a
worms.
year
That
ago.
is a whole can of worms to open
Yeah,
up for. It can be a whole
exactly.
separate episode.
Like, I
about
do like that
levels-
idea. Okay, yeah, I
levels
see
we
what you're
wanna-
saying
we
now.
would want to see levels we would
Yeah.
want to see in a Sonic Generations game. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I see what you're
That's
saying
like
now.
a
My bad.
whole
I'm sorry.
separate-
I
That's
got
okay.
you now. I know where we're at now.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that
I
would
mean,
to
be
be
pretty
honest-
great.
yeah.
Honestly, dude,
Like
like
getting-
having like Unleashed style DLC come back to Sonic games, like having extra hard mode, as like honestly
Speaking-
doing in
oh, actually,
06
go on.
would be great, dude. Dude, I would kill
The
to
hard
have
and very
about to
hard,
say to have
yeah,
like
no.
a very hard DLC, which
Speak-
makes the levels harder. That would be fun. That'd be just like I would pay
Yeah.
for these type of things.
It's just extra.
Please add that type of
Speaking
stuff.
of-
It's just extra content, more
just
stuff
extra
to
stuff.
do.
a little upset.
No harm.
that-
No harm done.
Yeah,
I
as
feel like
long
I'm
as
a
it
little
doesn't
upset
alter
that-
your playthrough and it's just extra content once you've beaten the game, more stuff to have, then I'm totally willing to pay for stuff like that. Or if they're willing to be, extra cool and give it to me for free, I mean, shoot, I will not pass not paying for something.
That's just Sonic Frontiers, the updates of Sonic Frontiers.
Well, I will
Yeah.
say
Speaking
we're approaching finishing a game. I mean, yeah, they did complete their game with their scaled down vision once they realized how little development time they had. But you could tell they were trying to add stuff they really just wanted to add at the start.
I mean, they couldn't.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They couldn't. And Frontiers was a factually finished game, but you get what I'm saying.
It wasn't polished. Like this game,
Yeah. This game is
my God.
pretty polished from the
game's
scheme
so
of
good.
things. We've you know what's funny?
It is the definition of polished.
You know what I'm
like, this is
realizing?
the most polished Sonic game in ever.
I'm just realizing I have only seen one glitch in this game.
Me too.
What's that?
Where?
And it's one
Remember-
from. It's,
yeah.
Let me guess. It's the one from. What's his name?
Rob Ton. Yeah.
Rob Ton,
Basically,
yeah.
so there's this big, the big loop in the first
Yep, I
Radical
remember.
Highway
I know what
section.
you're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, and that's a bug in Frontiers too.
And that's
So it's
probably
not a
something that they'll fix. They've probably
that-
seen the feedback. That's what I'm saying.
only thing-
Or it's possible that that's like, a framework issue or whatever. It's something they couldn't pound out or whatever. Like, that's just an issue with the movement system.
Right.
But even
But-
in that worst case scenario, that is one bug. And
They are
that's it.
fixing.
Low-key,
They are fixing every little detail.
Yes.
That
the
is
only thing I really am worried about, if I'm gonna be honest, and there's literally only one thing. The rail switching looks.
Yeah. The animation ain't
What do you
so
mean?
hot.
No, it's not even the animation. It's not that the animation. It's more about the weird delay before he connects back onto the rails.
It's the same issue Frontiers had, kind of thing. When we saw that first
No,
like,
this
footage.
looks worse than Frontiers.
No, Frontiers was way worse. I'm sorry. It was more blatant, I can't lie. It took me until like I think it was Mr. Lag's tweet, correct? Yeah. Who pointed that out. So it's like, yeah, that is definitely an issue. I hope they fix that, yeah. It's not so
Yeah.
cool.
Unfortunately, I don't know if we're in the fixing phase of this game anymore. So anything else that comes
Well,
out,
who knows?
I mean, who knows?
I mean,
Honestly,
Who knows?
bro,
Maybe
knows,
they'll.
bro?
Maybe somebody make a tweet. Honestly, someone make a tweet about that, and they'll say, "Oh shoot, rail switching looks
Guys,
fun."
just
Like, all
make
right,
sure
guys,
they
hurry up,
get
fix it.
Remember when
Ma'am.
Shadow's quill was clipping through his arm? Everybody complained
Yeah.
about that, and then the next footage we saw, it was fixed. So
There you
it's
go.
the
I guess
tiniest
honestly, someone
details
go
that
make a
they're
tweet
fixing.
about it.
There,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
there was
there's
another
already
one.
been tweets. There's
There
already
was
been
another
tweets.
one. The gameplay had like
Go
a
ahead.
yellow piss filter on it that made it look weird, and then they fixed it. Next gameplay
So-
trailer,
Really?
they fixed
They
it.
did fix
Dang,
that?
could somebody
They
tell that to
fixed
I noticed that.
man?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I wish Toei Animation took that kind of feedback. Dang.
Like they are fixing
Damn.
literally everything. The one thing I haven't seen fixed yet is that one cutscene that of Shadow that's like smushed or something.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
that's just
I
I don't know if that's
tradition.
I don't know if that's intentional or
that,
not.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
tradition.
absolutely, yeah.
That's tradition.
I'm sorry,
That's
bro. That would be so
goofy. It
gas
looks
to have
so
one
goofy.
random cutscene per Sonic game that's just stretched wide for some reason. Just
But it's so
It's an
awkward.
Easter egg, bro. I think it's an Easter egg at this point.
it's a lore for bro. It's those who know, bro. You see, why is it
Those
why,
who
bro?
know.
Why
Those who know.
your bro play the game, bro? Why does this cutscene look wide? Those who know.
Those who know.
Those who
Oh
know.
my god.
So so before we move on to anything else, I do want to bring
I
up
think
one
we're
last
pretty
thing
much
about.
done, to be
Yeah, I
honest,
think we've
but
talked
yeah.
about anything, but yeah.
I think we talked about everything. Yeah.
Well, we didn't really talk. We didn't really get into Dark. Did we get into Dark Beginnings?
Yeah,
I can't
we did.
remember.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
But I do want to bring up one more thing that you mentioned earlier today, Riley. And that is like you reminded me of this when he's talking about Unleashed earlier, Gio. And that is
C Gaming.
Chun Nan in Shadow Generations
I
because
hope so.
in the
It's not.
in the shot
It's
because
not.
in
No,
the
no,
shot
no.
where he's like,
That's just the Radical Highway Bridge. I know. That's
Yeah.
I know that's
It
what,
is?
Yeah, that's it. But no,
"Aw,
I think we could
man."
definitely still get a Unleashed level and a Colors level. I think it's definitely possible, especially Colors.
It could be.
No.
All right. Well,
I
quick. I
think
guess
Asteroid
bonus segment,
Coaster-
What could make it?
Listen,
what could make it in as the two
Asteroid,
levels? What could make
I
Asteroid
it?
Coaster.
think-
Let me speak, please. I have to say this, please. Asteroid
Go ahead.
Coaster, honestly, would make more sense than Chaos Island from like a past game perspective, because Shadow was in Asteroid Coaster in
Oh,
Colors
okay.
DS.
I thought it was Aquarium Park. Okay, whoops.
Oh,
Was it Aquarium Park?
Okay.
I don't
thought it
know.
was
I knew he
Asteroid
was in
Coaster.
one level. I don't know.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it was
remember. I
Asteroid
didn't get
Coaster.
that
Dude,
far.
every
Needle Mouse
colors,
is like
every
Colors
colors
DS.
level is beautiful, bro.
It
Every
was
colors
aquarium.
level.
It was Aquarium Park.
Was
I
it?
recently was playing the game.
Real colors DS fans know.
Yeah, I'm not a real
Exactly,
Colors DS
bro.
fan, so I don't know.
Not
No,
fair.
it's in Asteroid Coaster. That's what I thought.
Is it?
Yeah.
Am I
Well,
tripping?
we're all tweaky.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, it's
I'm
Asteroid
tired.
I
Coaster.
don't know.
Well, you know,
I
Much
don't even
better.
know.
Hey, I love that.
Hey, that's fair. Actually, yeah.
Asteroid Coaster would
yeah.
fit way better
Asteroid
than
Coaster.
Aquarium Park.
Can we? But the thing is, Riley, I feel like they with the levels that they're repeating, right? Because they're taking Space Colony Arc, which is from Sonic Adventure 2, and they already had a Sonic Adventure 2 level. Those games have Shadow, and then with Forces, the game not only had Shadow, but it's also from the future. I feel like they don't want to double dip in the sense that Chaos Island, Shadow never went through, but it's a level from the future. So you have a much more likely chance of a level from a game that was never featured in the original generations, that is from a future game, than not. All I'm saying, Sea Bottom Segway, a remix? Come on, guys. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Lost World level. Yeah, that's the
I
one
don't know.
thing
Yeah,
we're not
I don't
getting.
think that will
It's just
happen.
nothing
Even
would
if
fit.
even
Nothing
if
would
we
fit.
did,
except for like
as
Lava
m-
Mountain, but even the art style wouldn't
Yeah.
fit. Like it just wouldn't.
yeah, art style just wouldn't fit because it's that's like a Wii U art style game. Like it's literally Nintendo art. I mean, heck, Nintendo. It was a Nintendo partnership game. That's the reason how
And
that
for
game
some
happened.
reason,
So
And for some reason, I feel like Sonic Team kind of just wants to forget Lost World existed.
They low
They
key
know.
never
Take a
recognized
look
that
at
game
Oh.
exists.
Take a look
For
at Sonic
sure.
Rumble,
Except
bro.
for Zavik, bro.
That's
Except for
different.
Zavik.
They
would've-
use
Except for
Lost World
Zavik,
as
I don't
like
wanna
a
forget
quick
that.
cop out for any Sonic generic level design they want to do, but they don't actually remember the game at all. Like they don't want to touch
Absolutely.
nope. All they remember is Zavok and
Zavok,
a little
yeah,
bit
for
of the
some
Deadly
reason.
Six.
Why does Zavok
Bro,
keep
why
coming
don't they
back?
remember Xena, bro? Come on, bro.
All
All
right.
right,
Okay,
brother, you
bro.
gotta
All
chill.
right, I know
But if
those
we
who
was
are
to get-
watching can't see right now, but like, bruh, where's
But
this
like-
gift, bruh?
but
you,
like-
you
but
gotta
like
you gotta
what?
stop doing this, bro. Bruh,
I know you can't see. Oh,
Let
I know
me go.
you were like you were just like. I know you can't see it right now. Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait,
Huh?
man. I hate this place.
Anyway, guys, I think we should wrap it up here. This has been
Yeah, it's
very
getting
long
real
episode.
late, bro.
This is
Yeah,
our,
we have-
this is our
we have-
longest
this is-
episode.
Yeah.
This is the longest
Almost
episode
an
yet,
hour
and this
and
is
a
only
half.
episode 3. What
Yeah,
the
oh
heck?
my
Gosh.
god.
Well, there's a lot to talk
Oh,
about. There is
bro.
definitely a lot to talk
Just
about.
a
Yeah.
few things.
There is.
So yeah, this
We
is
can-
definitely not going up tonight. It is going up on the 25th. So
Yeah.
yeah, y'all will see it then. Tell
Yeah.
us how Sonic Beginnings, whatever the fuck it's called, in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might
Yeah,
we'll
it's
do.
cooked.
I guess we'll do an episode on that.
I say we
well,
do an
I-
episode on
yeah.
that after all the episodes.
I would
drop,
say yeah.
like,
Do a big episode
Oh,
on all
mega
of those.
talking about
Yeah, that makes
There's
sense.
probably not like it's probably gonna be
Before
good,
we
but there's
go-
probably not enough to talk
before
about
we
for an
go.
hour.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Before
Well,
we go,
watch us be completely wrong.
bro,
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Before we
Alright.
go, Shadow in Sonic Dream Team is peak gaming, bro.
When
Too
is
bad
that
nobody's
coming?
playing Dream
like,
Team
well,
no
like
more.
I genuinely checked.
Too
like,
bad you're a brokey and can't get an Apple device, obviously.
Bro, I have an Apple.
Nah,
I'm kidding,
bro,
I'm
I
joking,
got my
I'm joking,
P-
I'm
I got
joking,
my
I'm joking, I'm
PC.
joking, I'm joking, I'm joking.
When is
Also, I
that?
have an
like,
iPhone,
when is
bro.
that coming out, dude? When is that even happening? Did they even
I don't know.
say?
They
just
just
said-
sort
I
of
don't think
said,
they even
oh,
said. Did they
just sorta
say?
Said, they just sort of say, oh, hey, it's happening.
Oh yeah, that's
And
I
happening,
also
guys.
love. I also love how they were like, "This is the final Dream Team update," and that was just not true.
Yeah, that was also
Still
kind
affecting the
of.
game.
They're like, oh shoot, Apple money. We're gonna make some more updates. Know what I'm saying?
All right, well.
Anyway, guys,
Okay,
thank you for
wait,
watching, listening.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
What
Yeah.
now, G Dub?
Thank you all.
Oh,
for-
bro. What do you mean, bro? I have the most important thing to point out, guys.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
when Shadow stomps on an enemy, bro, the enemy gets launched, bro. That's a very important
Awesome.
detail.
All right, guys, thank you all for
Awesome.
watching.
Thank you all so
Y'all
much
know
for
about that
watching.
PS5 haptic feedback?
Yeah, that
Glad you
haptic
enjoyed it.
feedback.
Leave,
Oh my
leave
God,
The
some,
second
bro.
game
leave
to ever
your,
do that.
leave
Remember,
your,
everybody
your
say hi
suggestions.
Tifa in the comments.
Everybody say hi,
Okay, bro.
Tifa, in the comments.
Yeah, does everyone
Remember,
say hi to you in
hashtag
the comments?
Tifa Tuesday.
It's gonna be Wednesday when this comes out, but yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
Ah, shoot,
leave
yeah.
your suggestions of what we should do in the comments for the
Uh-huh.
funsies.
We're
for
not
that
gonna
topic.
listen to any of them.
We're not. Yeah, we're just gonna. This is just for audience engagement, so you can give us more views.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right, bye everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Hey,
ciao.
yo.